Welcome back, Grizzly here, and this is the Refinery basic tutorial. I'm going to give you a quick rundown of how this works so that first time you're here you're not like scratching your head, what do I do, where do I go? First of all, it is a magnificent piece of scenery that they have created here. Tons of fluff material, OSHA safety standards, that's what I call them now. Lots to see here. There's ores being poured, ores being moved around. But if you want to look around, feel free to. There's nothing wrong with it. You can check everything out, but usually we just go right across this bridge to service.
Clear main 3.
And there's 2 points of interest here. One's the top floor and one's the bottom. Mining Support Center. When you first get in the game, you want to do mining, this is the place to go.
Welcome.
They do have some protein bars and water here if your character is thirsty or hungry. There are med pens and oxygen pens here. There are all kinds of mining outfits and suits that you can try on or buy. If you're doing hand mining, this is the place to go. You get your suit, your backpack, you can get your orbit tool with its mining attachments all here. You can get your helmet with a light on it, backpacks. It has all the accessories to go on this, including the mining attachment. I think they have the new force or tractor beam head too. These are consumables. They can be added onto your mining rig to make it work faster, but save that until you get your basics down first because it can be confusing.
All right?
And this is the one I was telling you about, the Lancet. This is the one that's probably the best one to start off with. Over here, you got some fluff pieces on here. Some more mining clothes. Now this is one of the first confusing parts. Okay, I want to buy some mining stuff, so where do I do it? Where do I go? You actually go to this terminal that says clothing. It does have clothing, but it also has your mining laser heads and mining consumables here. You can't get every type of mining head, but this Lancet right here is the one you want to go for. 11,750, well worth the investment. You can get your undersuit and your Pembroke armor, which will give you extra cargo capacity. Again, your mining attachment, your cutter attachment, and your tractor beam attachment to go with the tool. You can get flares here, and there's your multi-tool. So no more traveling all around trying to get all this stuff together. This is the one-stop shop for mining. You got helmets, armor, torso armor, and legs, and this is all designed to carry cargo, carry those gems and whatnot. The other nice thing is right here, they have Advantage Rental. If you do not have a vehicle and you want to try this out, for 43,000 AUEC you can try out a MISC Prospector, and you can rent it for a day, 30 days, 7 days, 3 days. You can choose your term. So it's a month, a week, 3 days, or 1 day. So anytime you want to try it out, just rent it here. It's $43,549 a day. You make that up in one run. Also, if you want to try your hand at ground mining, you can get the Great Cat Rock for a very reasonable $3,634. But how are you going to get to the ground? Well, for that you'll need a Drake Cutlass Black, which you can also rent here. So here's your one-stop shop to get the basic vehicles you need to get your start in mining. Once you're equipped and you've gone out and done your basic mining like I showed in that first tutorial, now it's time to go up here and take your ore in. There's 2 sets of terminals here.
Hey, back again, I see.
There's the refinement processing and ore sales. We like to check ore sales because it kind of gives you a rundown of what you have on board your ship at that time. So from that mining run, my MISC Prospector has 3,160 out of 3,200 C SCU. Now this is one of the confusing things. SCU, you know, is your standard cargo unit. A CSU is 1/100th of a standard cargo unit. So the prospector said it had a cargo capacity of 32, but for ores it's multiplied by 100, so it's 3,200. So that's what's on board. And you can see the percentages it got, mostly corundum, a little bit of inert, titanium, diamond. And you can see the value of those things. 66 AUEC, 2,800, 289, 12 for the inert if you bothered with it. I just throw it out. And 697. You can sell that here and then just go back out. You do not have to go any further. However, if you go over here and you do refinement and take the cargo in on a cargo ship, you'll make more money because it'll literally double in value. So interact with it, say begin. First thing you want to do is over here on the left side, pick your ship that you just brought in. And it tells you again the same breakdown. 2560 CSU refinable, 600 inert. There was a little bit of empty that I didn't fill up. You set up your work order and it tells you this is all the product that was on your ship that you can refine. You can pick any or all of these. The thing is, if you do not pick one, if you do not, like say, pick diamond, it doesn't stay in your hull, it's thrown out with the rest of the inert. So I refine everything except for inert. Next is you have to decide what method you're going to use to refine. The first one, Cormac, moderate speed, moderate cost, low yield. If you do this and you get a quote, you'll see out that 2204 you only get 1494 back. So it's going to go through fairly decently, not cost you a lot of money, but you're not going to get as much back because they're going to take a cut of it. If you go to this one, high speed. If you're high cost, high yield, this is the fastest, most expensive, and most product back. So if you're in a hurry to get some product back, yes, you can see you're getting most of it back, but you're paying a whopping cost on it. You're paying $20.93. So if you don't make it to port to sell it, you're going to be out that money because you don't get anything up front once you start this process. Now these other one, Gaskin, some other guys played around with them, electrostasis. I haven't dealt with them. I almost always go to the bottom one.
You see anything you like?
Dynamic solvenization. It's very low speed, takes a long time. The cost is fair, but you get the high yield. So we're going to get most of the product back. It's not going to cost me, see, this is only cost me $482, not that $2,800. But it's going to take 21 hours before I have it available for going. But because I mine all the time, this doesn't bother me. It just means it's going to be available down the line. So I hit confirm, and now it processes, and it's over here in processing. There we go, it's just updated. And in processing, it's now working on this. So the aluminum, the titanium, the corundum, and the diamond are all going to get processed. It tells you how much is done and how much they got left to do and how much time before it's going to be done. So the one I did yesterday before the football games was quartz and quantanium. This was a perfect run. I literally got 100% no waste, and most of it was quantanium. That's going to be worth about $250,000 UAC. So like I said, you can make up your money from your rental really quick. I also have several jobs, 4 of them, that are already complete. Now, how much can you carry? Basically, you got to know what ship you have. If you look underneath, you see select storage option. And it gives you a range of ships that you have available in your that you can use to take cargo down. So usually for cargo I use my Freelancer Max, which has the most cargo. It has 120 standard cargo units I can take, which with ores again is multiplied out by 100, so I have 12,000. So what I'm waiting for is when all of these yields end up at 12,000, that's when I know I have a full load of cargo to take down to the planet. So it does take a while. So right now I'm just letting it run, and I keep on going out until I get a full load that I can take down, and then take it down to Area 18 on ArcCore, sell it off, and all together I'll probably pull in, I don't know, probably 500,000 AUEC. You can see right now I got 1,546,000. I have been spending some of it, obviously. You saw the ship list, and I've been buying components. But in-game money, you can take the in-game money, go to anywhere you want, buy whatever weapons you want, your armor, your ships. You do not have to spend real money in this game. You can buy a basic game package, $45, work your way doing this kind of thing, and easily make enough money to buy your own ship. Some of the other guys have bought the mole prospectors, which have 3 mining heads and much more cargo, and they're multi-crew. So you have a pilot, 3 miner operators, and we usually split the product. So if we go out together, every time someone comes in, if you're coming in and you're working with us, you just come up here, take a look at your ore sales, find out what the total value is divided among the number of people in the party, and then if you go in F1, you now have this trader tool. You hit this, and it tells you how much money you have, and you can go through and you can pick out all the different people on your list who are working with you, which will usually be in your party. Your friends is listed, everybody I have listed, your party would be the people working with you right now, and you just send in equal shares to them. You can then take your product, you don't have to sell it off, you can take it over here, refine it, and then you're going to get twice as much money. So you still get the bang of doing the refinement, but everybody in the party gets a share of the actual work of bringing it in. It's worked pretty well for us. I hope this was informative, that you won't be so confused when you come in here the first time. First time we were in here, we're just trying to figure out where to go, because you can like wander around like, what the heck? But wow, if this is any indicator of what's to come, I'm always impressed.
Someone from accounts, please contact management. Accounts, contact management. Thank you.
And I'll save you the wondering. Yes, if you jump over here and into the vat of molten metal, you will die. Been tried, done that. So that's it for this video, and we'll catch you later.